Hello, hello to all of the psychic fans out there.
Yeah.
Who knew that we were going to be streaming at this exact time. Let's get Discord notified.
Oh, you got it?
Let's see. Then I post into the Sun hole. And now I've posted to both Discords.
Oh.
I'm so advanced. Who needs bots? Not me.
Very
I don't
fancy.
trust those filthy clanks.
Oh, you can see Gurky in there. It's not just oh, I'm sorry. I need to distribute.
He's a good boy. He's just a ball of fluff.
He's mostly just.
Hey, David Myers, welcome to chat. The mic check is complete. He can, in fact, hear us. I'm going to be playing some more Silksong. I did play a little bit off stream. Not too much, though. I'm basically just at the next boss fight. I never really do that much progress whenever I play on my own time. It's just kind of a little bit here and there. You know. Shellwood, that's where I'm at. Which boss am I doing? It's like the Twisted Spider or something like that. Well, I guess you guys will see when I get there. Haven't really fought it too much yet. I figured I'd save most of the raw reaction for stream time. People normally like seeing people beat the bosses on stream. I do not like those flower platforms. They're not my favorite.
He's a terrifying boss.
The worst is just trying to jump up and hit it. Ow.
Very high energy fight. What bug is this supposed to be?
The bug that does a tornado slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of those in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, occasionally you'll just be on a walk and then you go. No.
Yeah, right. Bugs do seem a little bit more obscure as we continue our playthrough.
It's like in the first game, you, like the first boss you fight, I think, is like a Hercules beetle or something, and you're like, oh, yeah, neat. And then...
Ah! Man, that's the worst.
Oh, you're in a cutscene? Are you saving the cocoon?
You figured.
Smart.
Ah.
Interesting how it's just like limiting.
Oh my god! It didn't even hit me there, but it still counted. Okay. Ah. Like, come on.
Genuinely, like, those enemies, all of the regular enemies in this game seem so much worse than all the bosses. Like,
yeah, that does seem to kind of be the theme they're going with.
like the chick with the rapier, I was like, oh, okay, this is cool, this is easy. But then, like, when I see one of those things, it's just like, it's like a real bug where you just have to smash it before it can do anything. Which I guess, lore-accurate bugs, disgusting. Disgusting menaces.
I don't know why I have this on.
What
No,
do
it
the stones
matters.
that you collect do? Like after you heal, it has those like floating motes of light.
Oh, that's just with the Reaper thing. They're getting you more silk when you
Okay.
hit an enemy. It only happens after you've healed,
Mhm.
but you
Yeah, I
know.
was just curious, like, if that had some like deeper purpose.
Yeah, it just helps you get some healing.
Sister Splinter.
Ah! Oh, come on, man. It's because when it hits the ground, it makes like an extra shock effect, which is just an AoE.
Yeah.
So even if it's not touching you, it like still counts.
Yeah.
The boss fights are essentially rhythm games. And then just after a while, you eventually get the rhythm. But it's hard to figure out exactly what they want you to do until then.
See, it's Gil.
Hey, Gil. What's going on, man?
Do you get silk from breaking those? Can't tell. Guess not. Exciting boss fight to watch, though.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
I
I've been there.
didn't mean to press B. It's just like one of those things, you know?
I was amused by the whole like Hassan zapping his dog situation, but now it like makes me sad because there was a clip recently where he zapped it again, and it's like, oh, he's just not going to stop ever. He's just always going to be electrocuting his dog.
Old habits die hard, and I think he's just been doing it for such a long time because, like, the remote being at his desk at all times.
Yeah.
He's got to do it constantly.
But you know, it's funny. I saw a Hassan clip, and I was like, man, this guy is like a disgusting monster. But then I saw the dog, and I was like, well, if he's got a dog, I guess he can't be a total monster. But I was wrong.
Yeah, that's the point of him getting the dog.
Yeah. People were really like expanding to too many fronts on that thing. Like they were pointing out that he used like a choke collar or whatever. I've had people that are like big into dogs and whatever tell me that it's like dog abuse to not use a choke collar, because like otherwise you're just like slowly like, because you should be like yanking on the collar and then like have it be a correction. You can't just like pull your dog around like hanging him. Which like you can use a regular collar and just like pull as a correction. You don't have to be like dragging them by their neck. Like,
oh my god. Man. 2 hits, huh? Alright. That's what it is. What are you gonna do?
But how are you all? I'm doing pretty alright.
The usual. Working on videos, working on comics. Adam's working on a book.
Working on a bunch of books. Got a bunch of books and all these random. I gotta finish editing that video. I think I'll try to like get it done tonight, and then I'll have you look at it tomorrow, and then I'll post it. Find it hilarious the amount of self-defense coming from anyone who dares give him a slight criticism. Yeah, it's weird how he has like so many people that will. Oh, that was very cool. You shot through him and then instantly got the refill.
It was pretty cool. Grab myself.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Aw, what? I think you can shoot it again then. Oh, that's stressful. That was very cool. That was very, very cool.
I wanted to see if I could get away with the harpoon at the end. Because that would really just, like, that would make it too cool for school.
You were style maxing.
I was
pretty
style
hard.
maxing, I was. You gotta go for the gold sometimes.
There's like an item on the way up.
I know, you can't get it though. You have to wait until you unlock something else.
Okay.
I don't know what people are talking about when they say that this game is like, oh, you can go anywhere. And it's like, I don't think it's really that much different from Hollow Knight in terms of where you can go in the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that to me anyway. I feel like it's been pretty purposefully leading you towards certain directions.
There's a special place in hell for this guy with shock items, maybe not ours. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like... I also... It's also, like, I'm not gonna use, like, a shock collar. Maybe just because I'm a... Nice. Maybe just because I'm a pussy, but, like... I feel like he's giving people that use shock collars properly, quite a bad reputation.
I would say so.
Because like I was watching like a tech tone thing covering it. Damn. And he was like, I talked to a bunch of trainers and they say you should only use it for about 25 to 45 minutes total ever. Like,
yeah, right.
like,
It's always very temporary.
of like training time, like, you know, just like 25.
Because you can give the dog so much more problems by just giving them that consistent anxiety.
Yeah, because it's not, and people go after the thing where he's like, he wants the dog to be in the background. I actually don't have that much of a problem with it. It's the when the dog wants to leave where he's zapping the dog.
Yeah, because he's
Like,
not treating the dog like a dog, basically.
And then when the dog is in the wrong spot, he zaps the dog to reposition the dog to sit to be perfectly in frame. That's so fucked.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, I don't mind that he wants the dog to be in the background, but like, I mean, if it's that big of a deal where you want the dog to be on screen at all times, why don't you just have a camera set up by multiple places that the dog goes, and then change cameras? Like, he has the money, right?
Ah, man. This, like... Fuck.
Ah.
The moveset is, like, kinda shitty because if you can't press up while you're doing it, otherwise it'll do your other move. They should have just put them on different buttons. But they didn't because they wanted you to suffer. If they were different buttons, it would be easier! Ah!
Oh, you want Gurgi? Hey, Gurgi.
He was here.
He was here for like 5 seconds.
He left, you missed him.
We gotta zap him to
We
get him.
gotta zap him back into his spot.
Oh, Vuppy. Oh, hey, Gurgi. Hey, buddy. He's all cozy in his crate. You would think that he would stop zapping that dog, but he
You would think.
he did it again. He did it like, and it was worse. He muted his mic and then he zapped the dog, and you could just tell it was bad.
Nice. Aw, fuck. You guys saw that, right? That was a super gamer moment. I just kept on, like, bouncing off of the vine, and I kept on regenerating. Oh, man, no!
I say you just harpoon the.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. I just hope this is a lesson for the streaming age. You're not untouchable. I don't know.
Well, he hasn't been touched yet. But people are mad. And the funniest thing was hearing him crash out against his own audience. He's like the only people who would defend him.
But I think what he's doing there is threatening them.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, I hate
you parasocial people.
It's like, I hate liberalism or whatever. And, like, he's doing that because he knows that...
They're desperate to keep him.
Yeah, because he's
Which is crazy, because he's a terrible role model for liberalism. But
yeah. It was really funny reading the article that was, like, written, the fluff piece about him, where it's like, he's a, like, socialist in a MAGA body, and it's like, that's such a funny thing to say, is to, like...
a MAGA body.
Is to imply that,
you mean
like...
attractive?
Yeah, is to imply that right-wing people are more attractive. What's crazy about Hassan is that, like, he takes steroids, and that's as good as it like, you know what I mean? Like, you would assume that, like, if you took steroids, you'd be, like, massive, but he just seems very, like, normal.
I thought he was going to move over further, but he didn't. He moved over less further.
I don't know if it'll really matter that much for Hassan, but the decoy voice guy was doing a live stream earlier. He made an interesting point where he was like, it's not going to get him, like, fired. The point of it is to reduce his reach, or, like, the ultimate, like, outcome is going to be reducing his reach, because he'll always be defended by, like, the sewer creatures, but then now he's in a position...
Now the mainstream can't really promote him.
Yeah, he's in a position where, like, other streamers that do other stuff won't want to have him on their stream because people will be like, hey, you know, he, like, abuses his dog.
Yeah. It's effectively a blacklist.
And he was like, those people are too stupid to understand what's going on with politics, but they're just smart enough to understand what electrocuting someone's dog is.
These things are so weird, I hate them. The way that they float out of your reach, it's crazy.
Oh. Hey, Gabe.
And I'm never trying to do the dagger throw thing either. I'm always trying to do the harpoon. It's just on the same button, so they don't make it easy to jump and do a harpoon. But you kind of have to do that when you're dealing with these kind of enemies.
Steroids allow someone to break through the catabolic barrier. The person still needs to do other things to correctly gain mass. Yeah, and then, but I'm pretty sure steroids do, just without you doing anything, get you a little bit of mass. And it just seems odd that he's not, like, if you're going to be taking steroids, you would assume that, like, with all the health problems that it would bring you, you would take advantage of it and, like...
You would assume that he'd have more testosterone.
Right. Well, I wouldn't, but... If you're injecting extra testosterone into your body, you'd assume he'd have enough testosterone to, like, work out or something, but... Apparently not. It was always interesting to see when people in... there's like this meme where when someone, like, with like the Melee scene, like the Super Smash Bros. Melee professional scene, when someone would get jacked, they would be really good at playing. And then when that started to wane, their playing would also wane. And so it made me wonder if there's some kind of inherent advantage to everything if you work out more. And it certainly improves your, like, mood, so worth doing. Doing some squats, doing some curls.
Oh my god, it interrupts me too? That sucks.
Also, I hate Amaranth, the streamer, because she's, like, claimed that word, which shouldn't mean her. Like, she spells it in a super weird way, and, like... Well, I had a Twitch account at some point, and, like, I saw that name in the side thing, and I was like, oh, okay. Let's see what's going on there, because that's a cool, like, mythological thing. So if you don't know, Amaranth is a mythical flower that grows at the top of a mountain, or, like, not at the top, like, someplace it's hard to reach or something, and it never withers, right? So... yeah. She was out, like, memeing on... Hassan, like, dressing her boyfriend up like a dog and like a shock collar. And it's like
These flying things are like the worst part about this boss fight. They're so hard to hit. Yeah, that was a weird cosplay that they did.
yeah.
It's like cosplay and also gender bend.
Because she's trying to dress up like Hassan, but she just can't stand to not have her tits out.
Yeah.
You could also see she's fat. Like, when she shows... When you see, like, her full body...
She doesn't want to be called a bitch. Can't get in the dog suit.
But she's wearing, like, the high-waisted jeans to, like, hide her belly. It's very, interesting. I don't know, that whole, like, marketplace of, like, selling parasocial relationships with, like, titty streamers is so...
Yeah, I don't like it. For sure.
Ooh. Hey, Yeshua. All the drinking is catching up here. What is with it with drinking and like getting that belly thing? I remember like being in a lounge at my college back in the day, and this girl was like freaking out about getting a belly from the alcohol.
Oh, because I'm touching him.
Yeah.
That's fucking
sucks.
bullshit.
I hate that.
That was a cool move, too. I should get extra points for that, not get punished.
Oh, what are y'all talking about? Mix of Hassan shocking his dog and fighting. Yeah, that's accurate. That's because she's a whore. Accurate, also. Yeah, Amaranth, that is. She ain't 25 anymore. Lol. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I mean, you could, like... It's funny because you could, like, take care of yourself and, like, be in shape and whatever. And, like... But I feel like people like that just get better at crafting their makeup to, like... instead of, like, working out.
Improving their actual self. And instead they just, like, let me improve this mask that I'm wearing.
And, like, they don't do anything about their, like, diet or whatever. Yeah, for what it's worth, Jordan Peterson's daughter, she has actually a pretty great diet. She only has steak. That's all she eats. And not gonna lie, it you feel pretty great when you like a couple times Trisha will like make a steak and I'll eat that and then I just won't eat anything else for like 24 hours. And you feel really good. Not gonna lie, just like having only like steak. So credit where credit's due. Although I think she had a very retarded take on like H-1B visas, so like she doesn't have everything figured out, but she knows how to eat a steak, I guess.
She knows how to eat a steak. Sucks, man. Those flying enemies ruined the entire boss fight.
Finished reading Sonic City Witch. It was great. Awesome.
Glad to hear it.
I would love a steak this week. Costco has, like, pretty cheap steaks. Cool, this game, Beetle and Skull. Yep. Accurate emojis to describe this game.
It's a shame they make you do like a little platforming thing before going into the boss fight too. It's just another method of straining yourself before you have to do the actual important thing.
You know, if it was actually a vibration collar, it would still be weird.
Yeah.
It's sad because he's zapping it, but it's still like... It's still just like a bad... It's not really training... I mean, I guess it's kind of training... I don't know. We used to have... My old dog, we had an invisible fence, is what it was called. It was very common.
Yeah,
years
that was
ago.
all the rage back in the day.
Everybody had one of those. And, like, that is a shock collar. It's like when they go to the edge of the yard, it'll, like, beep and then zap them if they don't, like, get away from the edge.
Literally, it's just these guys. Fell on top of his arm,
Yeah.
which normally doesn't hit me.
It's so stupid. Yeah. So the whole thing with the so in addition to Hassan, there's also the shit that occurred at TwitchCon over the weekend, where a streamer Emiru got grabbed and nearly kissed by a creepy man at a meet and greet. So what's also weird about what's also weird about that is I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about this like world, but like, Emiru is somehow related to. I think she's part of the same organization or something. to the guy I went to high school with. Miskiff, yeah. I think they dated or something. I don't know. Because I typed into to the YouTube search like Miskiff, and then like one of the search results was about Angry, and I saw them streaming together on Rumble. So.
I know one of them.
Small world, right? Fun fact, they used to have 5-pointed stars in churches. The idea was to track the demon and confuse them since people thought they had short attention spans. I do not understand the logic there. I read the clickbait titles where they're blaming her. I mean, to some extent, like, I think there's a certain type of, like, female streamer that is kind of marketing themselves as, like, a girl to have a crush on, but...
Right.
It doesn't... I don't know.
Like they play a stand-in for your girlfriend. Give you all the attention that you seek.
Yeah, because she was streaming with Miskiff, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll see, like, one of her streams is, like, it made me uncomfortable to watch. I just, like, it felt very weirdly flirty and stuff. I was like, I just could not handle it. But, like, not that she, like, deserves to have some freak go up to her and be a freak.
Oh, of course.
But
I would be terrified.
I think the risk is much higher with, like, other streamers, like, I don't know. She's not that egregious, but but I don't have any tolerance for, like, that. I don't watch any of these, like, streamers. Hey, free comment. I don't know if I said that or not. I said that in my head, but I don't know if I said that out loud. She's a chill streamer that does various kinds of streams. Yeah. That was better to heal. Wait, blew up his own guy.
Yeah. It's the only way I can kill them.
That's cool. Oh, he parries you. Like, you clank off of his spin. Nice.
Oh, man, I should heal though.
Oh, no. Oh, that's so tight. Yeah, it was cool to do the harpoon, though.
Yeah. It's difficult because, I mean, I have to get out of the way quickly, but you dash so far, you know? Even just a tiny little tap of the button, and it's too far.
The e-girl routine doesn't work on me because I don't even trust women I know personally, which much less strangers on the internet. That
Damn.
level of genjutsu doesn't work on me. Fuck. It makes sense. That's just a very... That's quite the... I hope y'all are doing good, by the way. Doing alright, yeah. Just got a lot of, like, stuff to do.
Oh yeah, always doing stuff. For sure.
Well, this isn't too realistic. I watched something like Empire of Ants and I get the crawling, itchy feeling. Yeah, bugs suck. I don't know why they, like, did bugs at all. What a sound. Look at that.
Stop summoning more!
Oh, fancy move there.
I thought he was a little bit further, but he wasn't! God. I think it's just the extra pressure.
My church didn't even know my first name for a year, just my nickname, Ted. I guess I don't know your first name either.
I don't know. Some people are just like always called by their last name.
As someone who did pest control for 2 years, yeah, they suck. Worst ones I hated dealing with were the German cockroaches. Ooh. Got bit by a fire ant before, almost died. Gave me a new lease on life, though. Man, I don't... What the fuck is a fire ant? There's so many... I remember as a kid, people were like, oh no, it could be a fire ant. Be careful.
You don't know what a fire ant is?
I had a name tag at base con. You missed the quick time event, Adam. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I read it then, but like I just deleted that information because I know you I know you guys pre-comment.
Yeah. Oh, got it while it was writhing in pain.
Nice. It's so satisfying to see them just get
Calculated.
skewered out of the air.
That was clean.
They interrupt you.
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
I think you could have harpooned.
No, I had just used the harpoon.
Like, You don't need the full bar for the harpoon. You need. Like...
Yeah, but I didn't have a full bar before.
No, but I feel like you had enough for another one.
Well, I didn't see.
German cockroaches are the little black ones with brown streaks you'd find in your kitchen. I've never seen a cockroach in my own house. Ooh, and the cracks around the cabinets. Ooh.
Icky.
I've never, thankfully, never had that. My dad insists on like recycling all the like cardboard ever, and like in the inside that like inside cardboard where there's like those slots that go down. I don't know exactly what to call it. Yeah, it's like hollow and it has like in there cockroaches lay their eggs, so you shouldn't keep like cardboard around. I learned that in a video on like boats. The guy was like talking about how to keep cockroaches off your boat. But then again, he's like in South America where like, you know, it's like cockroach natural habitat, so.
Kill both of them.
But you missed the cooling, so you get to keep your packages. Hinges as well. If you find a lot of weird looking spots around your kitchen cabinet hinges, you have an infestation. That's horrifying. Fire ants were imported after they hitch rides on trade ships. They're red and black, have a nasty bite, and definitely allergic to them. So I've seen red ants, and I've seen black ants. I haven't seen both.
This boss fight lasts forever. Ah, finally. We did it! Woo! Woohoo!
Brutal death.
W's in chat. Woo! Oh man, that takes a lot out of you. It's not as bad as I guess some of the other boss fights though. That was a little bit more on the easier side, I would say. Maybe it's just because I have the new moveset. Alright, new area. Sort of.
Now go collect your prize. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
We get nothing.
Classic.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just refuse.
No, I've been in this
Oh,
area
okay.
before. Sorry, context.
It up.
Oh, okay. So I was supposed to go up then. I don't know. I don't know where I am. I have the wrong thing equipped, so I don't see myself on the map.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. We'll fix that. I don't know why I have this on in the first place. The way it should be. Compass is overpowered, guys. do like the extra flips and stuff they give Hornet in her animations. Makes you feel so cool.
Mm.
Alright, go. Whoop.
Horrifying.
Okay. Go here? Here, maybe? Hmm.
Oh, interesting. They're selling plushies of those for sure.
No, you're not. Come on. Like,
So you're supposed to jump across, then like hit off of that flower, and then go up and hit off of that like flappy thing?
no.
Okay.
Supposed to kill this flappy thing so that it doesn't bother me anymore. But it's flapping too far away.
Is O-Girl only digital?
Yeah, we sold all the physical copies, I'm pretty sure. We used to have physical copies, but now they're all gone. You didn't get yours fast enough. Go. Okay. Don't like that.
Gotta get some more comics made.
Ooh.
Get
going
more
on here?
everything made. My buddy did a bunch of research into making products for his business. I asked him if he knew how to get a marketable plushie made, and he said yes. Apparently a lot of people kind of can do that. There's been a bunch of content creators that got scammed making plushies.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I see how it is.
There's a lot of scammy people manufacturing stuff in general.
It's like, what am I supposed to do? What do they expect me to do? I don't have any more things to throw at it.
Can you
I ran out of things to throw at it.
can you not jump up when you hit the ledge, or does it just automatically fling
It
you up?
automatically puts you into an animation where you're like trying to get up, and that like
So-
takes half a millisecond.
So can you bait it by jumping out and then going back and then jumping over?
Maybe.
Because I guess if you throw something at it, it attacks, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can only throw like 13 of these things for some reason. I don't know why. I can hold 400 of them. Lay balance.
I got a physical copy of O-Girl and gave it to a friend. Main character looks like my friend's girlfriend, so he was a fan. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Forget a plushie, slap a name on a George Foreman grill and sell it to me. Alright. We'll do Burning Star George Foreman grills.
There's really nothing else over here. I guess I can shortcut that way. I love it when you have to defeat an enemy nice and slowly. It's very fun. I love slow combat. It's fun. Fun. Okay. Here now. Water. Go over here. Whoops. Okay.
Damn.
Damn is right. That sucks. Alright. Well, it's what it is.
You have an extra health now, right? You have 6 instead of 5?
Yeah, I found another mask. That was lucky. Hmm. Hmm.
Last Metroidvania I played was Bloodstained. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
That was super-
Sometimes the down attack just doesn't work. What are you gonna do? It's the problem with having something on like this type of joystick.
Oh, now so many
Case in
enemies are
point.
dead, so...
I know.
Should
It's
be.
just like, fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, except for that one.
Yeah, I never tried out Bloodstained. There's a bunch of games that I kind of want to try out, but I just the idea of like starting a new video game is somehow like I don't know. I feel like I haven't.
Ah.
I feel like I gotta get like
It's so finicky.
I gotta get more work done before I can like take a break and like play a game. I've been playing RimWorld, but that's one of those games where like you can kind of just like set it and forget it. Like you do some stuff and then like you leave it for a while. So it feels like an acceptable game to take a break with, but like if I was playing something like Souls, like I would feel like more anxious.
Give me something good. What'd I get?
Now enemies will no longer hurt you when you touch them.
Oh, okay, now I can walk on. Okay. That makes sense. I was waiting to get that for a while now. Alright. Now I can do all the things. Nice. I am max movement. Except for here. There's no wall. Can't let you have too much fun. Oh god, not this thing. Go away.
I wanna try Expedition 33, and I want to stream The Sims at some point, and like The Sims 1, and see how many people I can entrap. What's that on the ceiling?
That is for those little shard things. Not that I need them, but you know.
Yeah.
It is tricky to get up there. I'll give them that.
I'm waiting for Expedition 33 to go on sale again. That one looks very good. So I've heard it's woke, but in a way that's like subtle enough that like normies wouldn't understand, quote unquote. Is like what I was told.
It's like normal woke.
So that's true, and I kind of assume it probably is. I'm gonna go ahead and like pirate that game, and then if it's acceptable, I'll like buy it, but I don't want to.
It's for a quest. to collect a bunch of them. How many? Yeah, it's like 6. So. Whatever. Oh, I'm almost done the Lost Fleas quest. That's exciting, I guess. I don't even remember collecting that many fleas. I guess I did, though.
But yeah, I don't want to put money into a company if they're gay and retarded, so...
Very fair.
I'll be cautious, and then if the game is fine, I'll put some money into it. I'll go buy it. If it is as woke as God of War Ragnarok, I'd skip it. I saw like the art where they're like showing the characters for the thing, and they're like they have Anger Boda and she's black, and it's like the fuck is going on? like there's just a straight up black woman in Norse mythology. Are we serious? Like, for fuck's sakes.
Nothing matters.
Yeah, it's just such a like. And I'm at the point where it makes me angry when people are like, "Oh, it's not that bad, TM."
Not that bad.
It's like it enrages me. It's like,
I wonder where the 2 other polyps are.
like I might play. Like I think it's totally possible to like play God of War Ragnarok and like enjoy it or whatever, and just ignore that they've made stupid. They made like a bunch of characters black for no fucking reason. But I'm not gonna give them money to like degrade me like that. Like, it's just so.
Not giving money to your bullies. I get it.
It was like there was some game. Was it Hades or whatever? They have.
Yes.
Athena is a black woman, and it's like there's a whole civilization of people that fought and died for the image of Athena, and it's like now you're gonna make her black because why? Because you hate yourself and you want to like desperately appeal to people that hate you. You're gonna make Athena black. It's like. The image of Athena is she's supposed to look like their mothers and their wives. It's supposed to look like a Greek woman.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like so.
Didn't open up that yet.
And it's like, oh, but they, the Athenians, they're like kind of all gone. It's like, oh, okay, so when you're dead, if enough time passes, you want someone to like make your god a black woman. It's like so stupid. But anyway, all of this is to say, Expedition 33 looks kind of interesting. So hopefully it's not unbearable.
Yeah, hopefully it's not bad.
But if they want me to pay them money, they're gonna have to not be gay and retarded. Because I like turn-based games and stuff. So, the new Rimworld DLC is super fun. It's erasure of culture of ancestry. It goes deep and it is intentional. Yeah. And I think you do a lot just by like not accepting these things with people in your life.
Alright, whatever. Fuck that guy. I healed and then he took all the health away. What a bad guy. Gotta say. This might be harsh to some viewers. Ooh, I got like a little sass to my slide.
Very stylish.
It is very stylish. I like it. I like it quite a bit.
I was watching some guy stream the first of the like Norse mythology God of Wars, and he was like, "Oh, you know a bunch of stuff or whatever. I'm curious if you can guess who this character is that he was like fighting because they don't say who it is, and the guy like won't die in the fight, and so I was like, well, it can't be Balder because this guy looks like some kind of colossal homosexual like he has all these like tattoos and like piercings and stuff and like gauges, and it's like, well, that can't be Balder because he was described as like handsome and and fair, so it's like, well, it's obviously not Balder, so I don't know, I'm trying to think. And
like, you're going off of looks.
well, yeah, because like why would he
Yeah.
be this twink like skateboarder dude, like
I wonder if I can hit these things when they fall.
do it. Smack.
Come on, fall. Could have swore one fell over here.
I could have sworn two. Maybe it's just like baiting you. Oh, there you go. Interesting.
Oh, the strat. It is baiting me.
Yeah, it's totally baiting you. This one's extra slow, so you think you're safe here, and yeah.
It's like a game of whack-a-mole.
Yeah, so eventually I'll try out Expedition 33.
I'm gonna do this the way that I've always done things. By being very impatient. Did it.
Solid strat. I wonder if you should look up Balder from Fire Emblem Heroes. But is he supposed to be Balder? Like the god, or is it a guy named Balder? Because there's plenty of people that had that name just because the god had the name. And like when your baby is born, you might think like, oh, maybe he'll be fair and beautiful, like, you know, Balder. So you name him that way, and then he's just a big oaf or something. But if it's actually the guy Balder who like, also isn't Fire Emblem Heroes like the mobile game that everyone gets addicted to? Or is it a chick? The fuck? Why would you name a girl Balder? This is like some gooner trash.
The gooner's gonna goon.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what it is, I guess.
This Balder is a god, however. Alright, well, that's degenerate. They should be thrown in prison. Good night, Gil.
Ooh, we're getting spooky over here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What's this?
Yeah, I'm glad people on the right are more willing to complain these days. Because, like...
Is that it? It just glows? Oh, it's probably for a quest. It won't let me collect it because I haven't unlocked the quest yet.
But
or
are
something.
you...
Am I?
I was curious if you were glowing blue after you beat it up.
Just an empty room? Nothing to see here? Does chat say anything? Am I missing something?
Yeah, it's for something later. You should make a note so you can find it. If you put a note on
Yeah,
there.
well, I kind of figured it was for a quest or something.
I don't know if you want to mark it on your map or something.
Well, I can't. I don't have map markers. Come on. Now I can't remember. I don't care.
I'd rather that Balder than something that might be influenced by idiots. I mean, I guess at least she's not a black woman. But, it still just does strike me as, like, gooner shit.
Yeah, you kind of everything just will get goonified.
Like there's that anime. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? And they made all these different gods into like sexy ladies, and it's just like actually why? It's like on one hand, Japanese stuff is the only thing that keeps like obscure mythological stuff like in like the public consciousness. Like, would anyone know what Gleipnir is if not for that like stupid furry anime Gleipnir? Like,
I don't know what Gleipnir is.
it's the chain, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's the Fetter of Fenrir, right? Gleipnir. Isn't Gleipnir the Fetter of Fenrir, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know. They use like coins in that anime.
Yeah, but
For like the power.
Gleipnir is the. Oh, don't give me the manga. Degenerate search results. Yeah, it's the Fetter of Fenrir. It's a tiny chain that is like unbreakable.
It'd be nice if the anime had anything to do with that.
Well, one time in like some D&D game I was running, that was one of the loot things. Is like, yeah, it's a tiny chain or whatever, and they're like, can I tell what it does? It's like, yeah, make an Arcana check or something, and they're like, they roll a 1, and I'm like, all right, well, no, but you can tell it won't break. It's very sturdy, and they're like, interesting. They never did anything with it, but no. Such is.
Are they gonna respawn now? I guess not. They were merciful. Oh, okay, wall climbing. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Gotta say, I hate this guy's voice. Alright.
If you thought that was too much, wait till you see some of the other goddesses in Fire Emblem Heroes. The thing is not... It's just the fact that they need more things to jerk off to, so they make all the gods into goddesses. It's just like... It's just goon maxing. Like...
Oh. I feel like this is the track bench that people talk about.
Yeah, that seems very suspicious.
Yeah, that's a very big bell to just coincidentally hang above the bench.
And it has like an evil face on it.
Does it? I think that's just pattern, right?
Yeah,
It's just like a bug shell, maybe.
Yeah,
That's a sussy bench.
yeah.
Nobody gives away a bench for free, especially when it's right next to the travel.
Yeah.
You don't need that bench.
Sus.
Sus e baka. That's what I say. Ooh, what is this area? This seems like a nice place to die in.
Interesting. Yeah.
Inspect. Set the judgment of the rise beyond. Okay. I will. I can't really see well. Let's try the other way. Oh, free little beads. A very sassy baka of them.
Since Western AAA devs don't want to have fun with designs like that, you could just have a chick with big tits and call her Sarah. You don't need to call her Balder.
It's the gender bending and the appropriating of like actual other characters.
It's like, how can I maximize like everything? How can I make sure I can jerk off to everything in existence? I'll start off by personifying every operating system as a girl, and then I'll move on to changing all the.
That is a real thing. Yeah, that's true.
They
have the Internet Explorer Chan.
Yeah, it's like, then I'll move on to changing all the gods into goddesses.
Everyone is a big titty girl.
I'll become a big titty girl I can jerk off to. It's like, all right, maybe you could just stop. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Because it's not like there aren't like. It's not like there's a lack of female characters in Norse mythology.
I mean, it's the same thing with the whole race swapping thing, where it's like, well, why don't you just make your own character? Why are you taking another character and, like, changing it to be whatever you want?
Yeah, you could just have a big titty character with white hair that's just...
She can just exist. You can make new gods. You can actually, like, use your brain to be creative.
Yeah, and like Balder has a mom, right? Balder's mom cries when he dies and then begs everything in existence to cry in order to have him resurrected. And then there's this ugly troll in a cave who won't cry.
Yeah, I remember this.
My name is Tak and I won't cry. I won't let Balder return. Right? That is actually Loki who has transformed into a troll. Spoiler, I know. Although the story's been out for like 5,000 years, so, you know, if you haven't read it by now...
The epic plot twist.
Sorry to spoil the mythological story from ancient days, but... yeah. Anyway, then when they find out, they're like mad about it.
Yeah, whatever, I imagine. You know? Like, Loki, you're such a douche.
Yeah.
Why would you let us resurrect our friend?
And so I heard like a truncated version of the story where it's like when they figured that out, they chased him and they like attacked him, right? That's not what happened. After he pretends to be the ugly troll in the cave, so that he doesn't have to cry, so that Balder won't get resurrected. Also, he's the reason Balder died, right? Balder, Balder's mom was
like... It's literally all his fault. He wanted Balder to die.
Yeah, so like Balder's mom was like very protective, and she made sure that every thing in existence promised not to hurt him or something like that. So it was everything except for some type of wood. She forgot. It was mistletoe.
Oh, okay, sure.
I think it's like mistletoe wood or something, or... Yeah, I think it's mistletoe. I think it was a sprig of mistletoe.
I think it was something like very small. It's always the small things.
So they're playing a game where like, haha, Balder's indestructible, like, and they're shooting arrows at him, and he's like, haha, you know, it doesn't work. It explodes on my chest because I'm invincible. And then Loki was like, hey, you know, it'd be funny if you shoot this branch at him. And then they shoot the branch and it just kills him. And then they're like...
Uh-oh.
And they're like, Loki.
I swear I didn't know.
Yeah, and then after they realize that it's just Loki in drag pretending to not... to refuse to cry, they're mad at him. And then he shows up at, like, a party, right? For lack of a better... you know... using too many modern terms, but
they show some ball.
Well, he shows up at Loki's hall, or not Loki's hall, Odin's hall, and they're all like why would Loki come here? And Loki's like, yeah, listen, all of you people are whores. You know, he's like...
He just starts telling them off.
He's like, you're a slut, you're a slut. And and then they, like, they chase him out of there. And he, like, you know, turns into a bunch of different animals to run away. And then he's like, I know what I'll do. I'll turn into a fish and go into the stream. And then Odin was like, I'll turn into a bird and I'll catch you. Haha. So they pull out his intestines and, like, hang him by them and then, like, cut a hole in his stomach or something so that his stomach acid drips on his face.
Nice.
And then Loki's, like, wife stands there with a bowl collecting the stomach acid so that it won't fall on his face. Yeah, and then eventually he gets freed and then he will get freed and then it'll be Ragnarok, because Ragnarok is a future tense story. It's what will happen, right?
Right.
So very, very interesting, like, to have a mythological story that's, like, so detailed and future tense.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, Balder is, like, connected to the whole Loki getting in trouble thing. It was mistletoe, yeah, I remember it from Devil Survivor.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to go in this direction? Boo! I have to, like, find... Yeah, who said that this, like, game gave you so much, like, ability? It literally won't let me go in this direction, guys. I don't believe you. Whoever said, like, oh yeah, you can go anywhere in this game, it's so maneuverable, or... I don't remember what they said. I'm just paraphrasing. But you get what I mean. It strikes me as Hollow Knight-y, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But, like, it doesn't strike me as, like, open worldy.
There's this, speaking of, like, goon maxing, there's, like, this YouTube channel that gives autistically detailed information on battleships, but he, like, commissions, like, a hentai artist to draw an anime girl,
I don't have enough of
like,
this.
as a, like, that is supposed to represent the different ships.
Such dramatic lighting and smoke effects.
Yeah, this makes me feel like it's not the way to the bathroom.
Blasted steps. Oh.
A little intense. But this, I saw this guy doing an interview.
Now you see, that is actually a smart way of making it so that, like, the ground, like, hurts you rather than just instant drown in water.
Yeah, this is much more intimidating.
This is much more scary.
But anyway, this guy was doing an interview and he thought he was, like, really clever and stuff because he's like, oh, I'm helping people learn about battleships. It's like, I don't know, man, this seems like the apocalypse. Like, people aren't even autistic enough to want to learn about, like, military technology. They need to also be able to jerk off to the military technology. This just seems like the end.
Oh no, shield enemies.
What kind of bug is that supposed to be?
Oh, it jumps too! I don't like that. What else is over here?
I gotta finish editing that video. Gotta do a bunch of miscellaneous
I see.
writing. I gotta swap the or not swap. Well, yeah, I have to swap a bunch of.
I guess I have not rested in a while.
Smoke detectors, and gotta install a. I bought a reverse osmosis filter system, so I gotta.
Yep.
Just avoid these guys for now. They pay crazy high beads, though.
Yeah. eventually, like, upgrade the nail, right?
Should have already upgraded the nail.
Well, I have never been given the option to.
Ding dong.
I will rest here. There. It's a nice rest.
Can you upgrade stuff?
He's got nothing. Okay.
Is that the donation thing?
Well, there is another thing on the board, so that's something. A skull tyrant, largest of the Marrow's loathsome bony predators, prowls the caves above the Great Path. Great Path. Where is the Great Path? Oh, where's that supposed to be? Is it listed on the map? I don't see it. That area there, I guess I can get to now that I can walk on it.
You know what's popular on Rumble? It's just people streaming Hangman games.
I guess I get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just nice to watch people chilling, you know?
So also you can like participate in the Hangman game if you like guess the word and stuff.
Yeah, right.
It's like you're all playing, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, someone was saying about hosting Discord events with like Jack in the Box games. I don't really know the ins and outs of actually setting that up though. I'm kind of stupid, so.
I hate Jack in the Box games.
I know you do. I know.
They drive me mad.
I know.
Yeah. But I guess I own like all of them or something. I don't know.
Well, even if we don't participate, the rest of like the Discord, I guess, could participate.
Yeah.
Go as far left as you can now that you have the wall jump. As far. Oh, you mean like here? I guess there is like an area that I can.
So pretty.
I can go to here.
It's all mossy.
Might as well, so long as I have the gate open. You know, that is surprising because I would think that it wouldn't let me wall jump on like this door, but it does. Is this the best game ever? Huh.
Can you wall jump higher?
Let's. Ooh, okay. There we go. Ooh, okay. There we go. Alright.
Just for cinematic purposes.
Yeah, I guess so. If you want to like take a cool screenshot of Hornet. Ah! Oh, he went so far. That's impressive. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
You guys, one heck of a spitter.
I don't know if Freecom is still here, but my I recently had did a RimWorld game where I got a mod to let you build those climate adjusters that like lower the temperature or raise the temperature by 10 degrees.
Ooh, but I couldn't reach him.
And then I just built enough on my
Holy
grav ship.
Shit. What is this witch hut? This seems kind of bad. I gotta say. But I guess I'll trust the plan. Chapel of the Wanderer.
Anyway, I made enough to lower the temperature to negative 460 degrees, and I somehow made a like a race.
Oh, I see. They put a trap there. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I expected as much.
That can tolerate being at absolute zero, and then I just arrive places in my ship, lower the temperature to negative 460 degrees. Everybody dies, and then I take their stuff.
Perfect. Oh. Ooh, that one was really far.
Does it only trigger once?
Yep. It's just like a like wire that you cut or snap, you know. Over here? Okay.
That's wild. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Oh no.
I was thinking I would try to do the same with like a heat thing, but there's so many problems with heat that you don't have to deal with cold. Like, if it gets hot indoors, stuff just starts setting on fire. And so you can't have components in your entire world. You just can't have components. So it doesn't really work with heat, unless you like make special zones that aren't super hot. And also you need
I wasn't prepared, guys. Don't judge me.
You need so many climate adjusters that you can't see the messages on the side, like the letters, because each climate adjuster will like bump your messages up higher. If you do that with heat, because the maximum temperature is 1,800, you can't read any, like if you hear a ding, you have to go open up the messages window to like read your messages. Like if there's a raid or something and it pauses the game, you're like, I wonder what's going on. You gotta go open the thing. But with cold, it's actually really interesting because like, people go and raid you, and then it's just like immediately they start freezing to death and just collapse. And it doesn't take any power, so you don't have to like maintain power. To get food though is kind of you have to kind of always be moving around and getting like meat, I guess, because like stuff will be dying all the time and you just like hunt it. But I think I had a mod that it was some kind of implant that makes you not need food. And I think everybody had that. I started with 2 colonists that were a couple, and then they had 2 kids, and then somewhere along the way, like, other people that were the same, like, race thing? What was it called? The genotype or xenotype or something? So I had them... So I got the kids married, so now I have 6 on that ship. And I was thinking, like, maybe... the next time I pick up that colony, I'll probably have the kids have, like, grandkids and then have even more people. All just partying on the ship. I found it really amusing to, like, I have the city mod where it adds, like, a really hard to fight cities. And you just, like, stabbing someone.
I'm binding. What I get? The crest of the Wanderer. Well, I guess that makes sense. Is the Wanderer a good crest, guys? What do you think?
Best weapon set in game?
Really?
A ship that freezes the planet that it's partied on sounds like an alien invasion movie.
Oh, it's fast.
You know?
I see.
Oh, interesting. It has a short Reach, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hollow Knight.
Hmm. You've gone so far just to go back to the first game. But yeah, there's something amusing about landing in a super fortified city. Having I got a mod that makes a shield so that you can't get mortared, and then I just I have my colonists throw a party in the rec room while everyone in the city is just freezing to death. And I also have a mod that reverts the... because now mechanoids can't freeze or burn or anything. But then I reverted that change. So if you get the mechanoids under negative 140 something, they start to have their temperature shut down. And then I think for temperature, for the upper end of the temperature, you have to get it over 500 degrees or something. Or is it? Yeah, something like that. So easier to freeze them. But there aren't a lot of consequences for it being negative, like literally absolute zero.
I think that completes the Mossberry quest. I think so.
There should be though, right? Like, because your gasoline doesn't freeze, but you can get gasoline to freeze without going to sci-fi temperatures. So. A lot of stuff burns though. But it'll only burn if it's indoors. So if it's 1,800 degrees outside, it doesn't have any problem. And so I was thinking, what I would do is instead of do the climate adjusters, now that I've gotten, I did complete a colony where I had the Z levels mod, and I kept on building climate adjusters and mining and mining and mining to get all the stuff to build them. And then it was a very passive game. I was just like, I would only look at the screen to delete the ceiling because the climate adjuster has to be built outside for some reason. I just delete the ceiling and place a bunch of blueprints and then put the ceiling back, and then I'd go back to like writing and editing and whatever. But eventually I got the surface temperature up to 1,830 degrees. So anyone who comes to invade me is instantly cooked.
Nice.
Literally just...
Chat, we are so cooked.
Yeah. So I was thinking, there's a mod that lets you adjust how intense a heat wave gets, and I went into the files, and they have it on rails, so you can only make it 50 degrees hotter or whatever. But I just changed the numbers in there to 1,800. So I think I could set... And then there's another mod that's like permanent heat wave condition at like the start of the game. So I just use both of those, and then I could have someone that just lives in a world that has been made 1,800 degrees hotter. And then there's another mod that makes you like immune to temperature. And so I think it'll be an interesting game to play to see like, can you make that work? Like, can you survive if the whole planet has been made permanently 1,800 degrees? Or more realistically, it's like wherever your colonists are is 1,800 degrees, because it doesn't do that for stuff that's off map. But I think that would be kind of interesting to see if you can survive.
There's no blue option on this set. Interesting.
Because I think if you stay outdoors, it won't be a problem, right? Gonna hop off the night, but perma heat wave does sound interesting. All right, good night.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of thinking maybe it's about time to end stream too, because I don't know what time it is for everyone else watching, but for us it's a little bit past midnight. Maybe we'll just wind down and chat for a while and call it here. I feel like I did enough in the game to call this a productive stream, though. Beat a boss, opened up a couple areas, etc., etc.
I wonder if there's maximum temperatures on plants. There's minimum temperatures, like it gets too cold and then dies. But I wonder if you could just farm chocolate, because chocolate doesn't expire in RimWorld. So if you could have a chocolate farm and then just eat melty chocolate all the time and never die, you know.
And Gabe says, just been enjoying Hollow Knight as you play Silksong. Interesting. It's, yeah, you know, we never 100%ed Hollow Knight. I just didn't want to do the White Palace.
Yeah.
It was, I'm not very good at platforming, granted. It's part of the reason why I feel like kind of relieved with these kind of games where they have so many platforming like options that you can use. But even so, the White Palace was just too much. I mean, they're trying to make it difficult, and they succeeded. What can I say? So yeah, I got the non-true ending of Hollow Knight. Maybe eventually I'll go back to it once my skills have sharpened.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm enjoying Silksong. I think it was worth the wait for many people. Very cozy, nice game.
Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah, we'll have to catch you next time. We could play more Silksong next time. Of course, any requests are also on the table. Some of the games people have requested I actually have. Some of them I do not. Adam, you also had some games that you wanted to play on stream, right?
Yeah, I wanted to play The Sims because I never I obviously I'm a guy, so I fell off of playing The Sims when I was like a kid. But when I was a kid, we had it for the Mac, and me and my brother had a little competition where we saw how many people we could imprison. Because in The Sims 1, you can pause while like an event is happening, and then apparently in like later Sims you can't. But like if someone's trying to rob your house, you could pause the game and wall them in. You know?
Yeah.
And like that was just a thing you did every time there was a burglar in your house, is you just lock him into a room until the police came.
Yeah,
right?
you're innovating. You're coming up with solutions to all
Right?
these problems.
But all of the solutions, all the problems was buy walls to lock someone in, and then
And
like,
drown the clown.
yeah, okay, I think you could drown the clown. Yeah, and then well, the clown you have to get him into a room and have someone cook in the room that's bad at cooking, so that it makes a giant fire, and then you get your person out, and then the clown will just burn to death in the tiny room. That's how you eliminate clowns. But yeah, just don't build the clown picture, right? I think that's where he comes from.
Yes.
But yeah, I beat my brother as like a little kid because he was like, oh, I'll just never pay my taxes and I'll get lots of reschedule. I'll get lots of like he was thinking he'd get lots of repo men, but I was thinking like, well, no, because they starve to death in your prison cells, right? So like you can't just only make it be repo men. So I had a bunch of kids who would all never go to school, and then of course the repo men, but like can't just rely on repo men. And I was thinking about firemen, but I was like, that's kind of, that's not nice. So I locked up all the social workers and and I was hoping for burglars, but I don't think I got any. But I managed to blow my brother out of the water. He couldn't even get like 3 before they'd starved to death. So easy. I had like 12 people locked up in cubes. Easy win. I wonder how much I could do as an adult. Although, it never occurred to me to try to feed them, but I guess that's probably a thing, right? You could probably get them to eat food so they don't die. So, I suggest either Banjo-Kazooie or any of the old Castlevania games. We never did finish Castlevania. Hey, Nico.
Hey, Nico. You're coming in around while we're winding down on the stream, unfortunately.
Good hanging out here. Well, good to have you hanging out here. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. I guess that'd be fun.
Yeah, we played a little bit of it together, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might have played it. Did we play it on stream before? Or was that just between us?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to remember. I would like to see you play The Sims, though. I think that could be really fun if you could, do a fun run.
Yeah, just do a challenge run of The Sims.
Yeah.
And, Banjo-Kazooie might be fun. I got further than I got as a kid in Banjo-Kazooie. Just, playing on my own.
We do have a bunch of Castlevania games, too.
Yeah, we never finished the Game Boy Advance one we were emulating.
Oh, I guess you're right. I feel like we got pretty far in it, though.
Oh yeah, Banjo-Kazooie would be fitting for the month as the main villain is a witch.
You know what? That's true. Maybe I should be thinking about more Halloween-y, horror-y games to play for the month. That's a good point.
I didn't even believe Banjo-Tooie existed. I thought that was, just a thing people were, joking about. And then I saw it at, a friend's house, and I was like, huh. But we never beat the first one, so why would we get Banjo-Tooie? It's as a kid, I think it's really easy to get soft-locked as a kid, and I think there's this whole thing where it's you shouldn't handhold people. You should, to a degree, because if someone gets soft-locked, it's not like the game is more challenging. They're just going to stop. They're just going to stop playing the game. Same thing with, Dark Souls. There's a bunch of people that are oh yeah, I didn't know where to go, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
And it's
right.
well, it's not oh man, it's cool basement, oh, it's well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're allowed to be that in the age of when people can look stuff up, but it's still
Yeah. But back in the day, my brother was trying to open one of the worlds in Banjo-Kazooie, so he puts in some puzzle pieces. And then, it's not enough. And then I play, and I'm I want to open this one. I'll put in puzzle pieces. So we split the total possible puzzle pieces into a bunch of different doors, and we didn't realize that that's why we didn't have enough puzzle pieces for anything. So we just couldn't open any more worlds, and we were just stuck, and then we just stopped playing Banjo-Kazooie. And to this day, when my brother is describing something as being confusing, he'll be this is some Banjo-Kazooie shit. Because he couldn't figure out where to go, and I couldn't figure out where to go, and
It's funny because me as an adult managed to soft-lock myself in the first Hollow Knight.
Yeah, and everyone thought that wasn't possible.
But it is.
We couldn't find anyone online who had also been soft-locked
That's because nobody was psycho enough to grind until they had enough Geo to buy that stupid key and go in there before they had the wall climb. And sure enough, I had to start from the beginning. But you know what? That's fine. Pixelated. Should I get this game? I've been thinking about it. I've been enjoying Silksong so far. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's like Hollow Knight, but different movesets, different added mechanics they're throwing in there. I don't really give a shit about the story. Gotta be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
Gotta be brutally honest. Maybe some types of people would be obsessed with the story, but I only care about if it's a fun game. I like that it's cute and kind of cozy. That's really what I'm here for. I'm not into the deepest bug lore.
Gabe, so Gabe says it's because somebody didn't pay attention to the dialogue explaining the mechanic. I couldn't read.
he was a child.
I was in kindergarten.
He was really young.
The fuck do you want from me? I can read cat, hat, bat. And also, my brother's in charge of the controller most of the time, right? He's mashing through all this stuff. He don't want to read this shit. It's just I don't know. I can't read that fast. I don't know any of these
Oh man.
I don't know any of these I couldn't even read what the items were in the inventory. When I came back as an adult, looking at the inventory, I was oh, they're called jiggies? Huh.
Little puppets.
I don't know know what any of this shit is. I know continue, save, quit. Like, I learned to read from GoldenEye. No joke. Like, I learned...
You could read rocket launcher.
The first word I could read that wasn't, like, my own name or, like, maybe, like, cat and bat and whatever was rocket launcher because I wanted to play, like, swackers only, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it actually is, but the melee attack in the game, it made a sound that sounds like swack, and so, like, me and my brothers called them swackers. I don't know what it actually is, but, like,
That's really funny.
I wanted to play swackers only because I thought that was the only way I'd have a chance against my brother. And then he was like, I don't want to do that. And I was like, yeah, but I want to do it. Come on. So we set it to swackers, or I think we set it to swackers only. Then he shoots me with a rocket launcher, and I'm like, Brian, no. And he's laughing his ass off, and he's like, okay, I set it to swackers only this time. And then he's like, oh, oops, like, shoots me with a rocket launcher. And then eventually I realize, because I can't fucking read, so I have to try. But then eventually I memorized.
Eventually you learned the word rocket launcher.
Yeah, I learned the word rocket launcher, and I, like, sounded it out to prove that it was rocket launcher. And I remember him going, like, you can't read. And I was like, yes, I can. Cat, bat, hat. I was like, rocket launcher. That's what that means.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Forged in fire. So, yeah, no, like, I was very little. Like, slappers is what it's called? Okay.
Slappers only. Like swackers, though. It sounds funnier. Swack.
Yeah, because that's what it sounds like, though. Like, yeah, like the sound is definitely a very swack. It's very.
It's got an extra k at the end of it.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah, I remember telling that story at at my college, and then people were getting really, like, nervous because they were, every time I said swacker, they started, like, feeling like it was a racial slur. It's like, it's kind of a satisfying sounding word, and so you just assume.
You
like,
assume it's something you'd want to use a lot.
These fucking swackers. Like,
what? Oh man. I wonder if there is some sort of racial slur that sounds similar.
You gotta really be deep into, like, slur lore in order to connect something to swackers. But, yeah, I don't know. I think, like, the most... There's a couple unusual ones, like Lap is a slur for Laplander. And I found that out because, like, a friend put, like, slap in their name in Dark Souls. And it was censored, like, just those 3 letters. And I was like...
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck is that about? And so I look up, like, Lap slur, and then it's like, either, like, Northern Norway or, like, Finland or whatever. It's the Lapland, and that's the Sami people that were, like, in Klaus and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The people they turned brown in,
in
Frozen. But they're interesting because they, like, genetically have, like, white hair, which is kind of interesting.
Platinum blonde.
Yeah, platinum blonde, but it's, like, very, very white.
Yeah. No.
But, anyway. Yeah, that one's weird, and then, like, WAP is also... That's one that you wouldn't instinctively realize is a slur, I guess. I guess none of them you would. You'd have to be taught unless you have the sense.
Yeah. Right. Because otherwise you just assume that they're silly words.
But yeah, anyway, like, we played Banjo-Kazooie. I couldn't fucking read. My brother didn't pay attention, and so we were just stuck, right? And it's also, like, there's so much time that goes between when you... Like, now you sit down and you play a video game, you can just, like, play it for a couple hours, right? But, like, as a kid, it's like, you only have a certain amount of time, right? You have... You parents are like, 15 minutes or something. And so you're, like, kind of rushing always. So, like... you're gonna be trying to speed through stuff because, like, you're limited on how much time you can play, and then the next time you can play, it's not like there's big gaps of time between. So, like, you could even if my brother read it, you probably would just forget, right? Because there's so much time in between, and you might play a different game the next day or something. So like, you know. So, and there weren't that many games. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. You would bounce around to different games, so.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, as an adult, I see the message that, like, I think there's just a button where you can pull it out of other, like, doors that you're not looking at. That just never, we just never knew. we just never knew what the fuck was going on. We were scouring the worlds we had available, looking for every possible puzzle piece to try to open a new world. It's incredibly easy to progress in that game. I don't know how we got ourselves so stuck, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Good night, guys. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. Hope you'll come and hang out with us again sometime soon.
Yes. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.